This is what we call the baobab husk, and inside it has these seeds and coated with the powder. So once we use the mortar and the pesto, this is what we get. We get this and the powder there.
This is how it looks.
And then after cleaning the seeds, this is how it becomes. And then from this we cold press. You get oil. It has got about 30% of oil, and this oil is very good for the beauty industry. It has got a natural vitamin E, so kuna haja ya kuweka kwa jua, unajipaka mafuta hapo hapo na unakuwa uko sawa. You save this, you get the fine powder. Then from there we also sieve further to get now the finest powder. But the more you sieve, the more you remove the natural fiber. We don't like sieving so much. You sieve it at once, then you get it for consumption purposes. From the hives, once we get our honeycombs, we come and put in the centrifugal machine. We produce the raw honey with a lot of debris. Usually the honeycomb is here and it is attached to these wires for support. So when it comes, it is usually almost 1 kg if you have a nice honey. It is capped, so what you do is you uncap, to remove the caps, then you strategically put it on its position. So the force of rotation will squeeze will draw the oil out to the wall, and then you'll be able to open at the bottom. So once you do this, you see considerable force. That force of rotation forces the honey to the sides. Then after you finish, you turn it aloud. On the other side, we do the same. And then you will be left with only the comb, the honeycomb, without any honey. You take it back to the hive. The bees will start putting honey immediately. They do a bit of repair and they start storing the honey again. So you will save these bees 4 weeks of making the honeycomb. Yes. So that's why we say if you are not using this machine, you are punishing the bees. We filter it through a number of sieves, and then we put it in the settlement tank. In the settlement tank is the heavier particles will settle down, and then you will be left with very pure, nice honey ready for sale, and we call it organic honey. So now I'm going to get quite a few drops from here. From here, we subject it into a weighing scale and get the right quantity.
My name is Maureen Ongeshimanu. I own Mpambe Organics, which we sell all these products. When the product is finally filled, as you've seen, what I do is mainly the bundling. As you can see, all these products have labels, they have names on them, and they also have a bit of information on the sides. So basically what I do is make sure that all products have a name, and they are clearly labeled and they are legible in essence. So as for honey, this is a 1 kg honey, which goes for 1,000 shillings. Then we do have the baobab oil. The baobab oil is mainly good for the skin and hair. So it really is good in vitamin C and E. So you can use this on your body very easily. Then we do have some cold press oils. About the baobab oil is a cold press oil. We do have some cold press oils. This is sesame oil. It's good for cooking Asian meals, especially. You can use it to cook anything from rice to your vegetables. Then we do have, most common in Kenya, the coconut oil. The coconut oil is good for cooking, especially like mchele wa nazi, maragwe ya nazi, and such kind of things. Then, as we will make essential oils, we have something called hydrosol. Hydrosol is water that comes from the process of distillation. With that, we make the oils, we make the shampoos. So each product has a shampoo on it. It's not yet rolled out in the market, we're still sampling it, but for the tea tree shampoo, it's actually very good for hair and body. If you have any kind of skin condition, it really helps with that. Now, the products that we have for essential oils, I have some of them here. They range from tea tree oil, eucalyptus citrodora, which is a lemony, naturally lemony eucalyptus. We have the holy basil. Holy basil is very good for relaxation. When you put it a drop in your food or in your drink, it can really help. Then we do have just the normal eucalyptus. This is very good for nasal decongestion. Then we do have lemon peel. We just get them from the normal lemons that are sold in the market. But when there's a surplus, of lemons in the market, we buy them. Then we peel. The peel itself is what we put into the process of distillation, and then that's where we get the lemon oil. That one is good for. I like it in my tea, especially because of the lemon taste when I'm making a dawa and such kind of a thing. Then we do have something called lemongrass, which we are out of stock. Lemongrass is good for also foods, and also if we ingest it, and also the skin. It's a good insect repellent, and all these products can be used in a diffuser. This diffuser, it helps in scenting the room, and it also helps if you put something like eucalyptus into it. It helps with nasal decongestion. So anyone, even it's safe for the kids, safe for any old people. So you can use it in that kind of manner. Then the last one we have is the beeswax. The beeswax, when you first get it, this is how it looks. However, there's a process that it goes through so that you can make a wax sheet, which you can put in the hive, so that it doesn't take long for the bees to get back into the hive and continue making the honey that we have seen here that we've harvested. Yes.